Alright. Alright, this should be the 33rd stream of Metaphor ReFantazio. Today is Friday, January 17th, stream 33. Hello and welcome, thanks for joining the stream. Do appreciate you coming in and spending your precious time hanging out with me as I experience more Metaphor ReFantazio. Having you here makes the streams more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming, so I truly appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me. Continuing where we left off yesterday, where we just finished the main quest in the new region in the islands, and we're doing the ceremony side quest for our new party member. Was it 2517? Oh, I think it was the first one. Yeah, stream started later than I would have liked. I wasn't able to wake up terribly early for the gym, and then on top of that, I happened to go to the gym for like quite a long time, so just pushed everything back. Pushed back my grocery shopping, pushed back lunch/dinner. So yeah. So this is where I'll face my trial. I cannot deny that I'm frightened, but with you all by my side, I feel strong enough to face this head on. I am prepared as I will ever be. Now, let us begin.
You're right.
Turn down my headset a little bit more. Trust me, you not catch me dead near a creepy place like this normally. But this is all for you, for sake. I give her the world. Oh, I think I already read all this. Okay. Okay, so we unlocked the door. Okay, so we have to take the stairs in front of us to go down to basement level 1, and then we were able to unlock that gate on the left. Trying to remember where we're supposed to go. Yeah, like before we could only run around that circle area and go to the stairs on the bottom, but that stairs goes somewhere. I can't remember. I think it goes to the stairs on the far left, if I remember correctly.
Oh, they saw us.
We can breathe a little easier now, I think.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Victory is ours, and safety hard won.
Okay, it goes there. And then... Okay... Why did my nose get all stuffy for some reason?
They found us! Look alive!
We've shaken them. It ought to be safe now.
Oh, there!
There's probably something movable.
I think I want to switch to a weapon that does AoE if I go over there.
Hey,
So I could
maybe
hit,
there's something to do here.
so I could hit all three of them at the same time.
I bet we could move something near here.
Lightning or electricity. Weak to wind.
All right.
Who's in the party? Uh, let's get rid of Juna. Yufa can stay because she has wind, I believe, a wind summon. And then Stroll. Okay, all he needs is a commander, which we are. Okay, good. Good.
There they are.
Charging in.
Time for some close call. There's more of them. This is our
This could be our chance.
Let's set it up.
No.
Wind.
You hit their weakness.
I shall do my. I can
That's
do
your
this.
opening, Captain.
This may be. I ask for your aid.
It is your turn. What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Commendable technique.
Not
everyone.
bad, if I say so myself.
Excellent.
Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
I see the enemy.
We have yet to defeat them all. On guard.
Right there.
His power grows stronger.
There they are.
Amazing! Great moves back there. Come say hello, treasure.
Right there.
Hey, your health is dangerously low. standard.
There they are.
Get ready, everyone.
Let's push through! Let's push through! Come on! Let's push through!
The generator will not bother us any longer.
Godzilla's approaching the generators.
Wait, I think maybe we should try.
All right, that's lovely.
I get the feeling we could move something if we tried.
You've got to move it, move it.
Right there. All right. How's that?
Incredible! This power feels stronger still. Everything's pretty standard.
All right. What now? There they are. Come on! All right.
You
This helps that.
on you.
Come and get me.
This'll do it! Take
I'm
this!
right here.
And that's the end of that.
What now?
Yep. It's all clear.
What now?
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our
Right there.
heads.
Let's push through! Hope this hits! Hey! This'll do it! Take this!
All right.
This'll do it! Hope this hits! Hey! Take this!
That should come in handy.
That takes care of that. I think we're...
What now?
Huh.
Everything's pretty standard.
Okay, we have to go to that center area.
I see the enemy.
Let's push
I
through.
knew we could count on you.
There they are.
All right. How's that?
I've become stronger.
I see the enemy.
Come on. Let's push
I knew
through.
you could do it.
Right there.
All right. How's that?
I knew I could count on you.
Even if even if like my teammates don't get the passives that I do, like the what do you call it, the hero passive or whatever, it would be kind of nice if my teammates, if I could like give them like Mass Effect style commands. Like how in Mass Effect, you're like Liara Singularity, and then whatever I'm aiming at, Liara would hit them with Singularity, and then they're like floating up in the air and stuff. So that way I didn't necessarily have to switch to Sniper to be able to hit those dudes, because they explode. So I switched to the Sniper. Like it would be nice if I could be like, hey, Heist Mate, shoot them or whatever. So like so I can still like have the hero passive from Merchant or whatever, but it's fine, it's whatever. Like if I was like really trying to find things to nitpick, that would probably be one of them. The other one is it would be nice to have the typical like Atlus romance, like I kind of mentioned yesterday, but it's fine.
Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here. I bet we could move.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through.
Wait.
Like off the top of
I
my
think
head,
maybe we should try moving things.
a nice quality of life for a game that I wanted was for Horizon Zero Dawn. Like in order to upgrade your stuff, you one of the things that you would have to gather for a couple of things like weapons or whatever is you had to collect fish parts, and whenever you collect animal parts, it's random what kind of part you'll get, whether it's the bone or the skin or whatever like that. So that's annoying. But there's a lot less, access to rivers or water areas, and so you have a lot smaller chance to get fish supplies. And like you can shoot them with your arrow, but like if they're in a river, like the river would wash away your freaking fish sometimes. You'd have to like chase it down like a freaking dog. I kind of hoped in the sequel in Forbidden West, they would give Aloy the ability to craft a reel with a line, so you can do bow fishing and like reel in the fish or whatever. But they didn't do that, so that sucked.
I bet we could move something near here.
Okay.
Gotta be something we can do here. Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
Listen to the
Past here lies the chamber where you will undergo the trial and acquire the proof you seek. It is impossible to know what form your anxieties will manifest as, but please know that all of us, the chief included, await your safe return. May fortune favor you, Lady Yufa.
Yep, we're safe here.
Right there.
All right, this'll do it.
Hey,
Dang it, get out of here.
come and get me.
Why are you locked onto them?
I see the enemy.
Take this. Cat. Hey.
That takes care of that. I think we're safe now.
A nice find. Add it to the collection.
Huzzah!
Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure.
This is amazing. A
Oh.
magnificent find.
Pure white helm. White helmet unsullied by earthly grime. Endurance +5. Can be purified.
What now?
Huh. Defense is really freaking high. Nah, not worth it.
Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure. What is this?
I feel something strange ahead. I assume it's the trial. Whatever you might face, if I'm together with all of you, I'm not afraid.
I think there's treasure nearby.
Whoa.
I love it.
Coral mail. Oh yay, another bot. When will you bots learn? I'm not interested in in any artificial viewers. I'm only interested in pills that make your pee-pee bigger. And the punishment for that is a ban.
What now?
Huh. That's a pretty big jump there. Lining. Yeah, we need this. At least for now. Endurance +6. We'll give Heisme the most defense. Well, actually second to Yufa.
Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure. I bet there's treasure around here.
Oh, okay, cool. Panacea.
It's all clear.
Huh, this dungeon is actually a little smaller than I thought. I mean, that's not a very fair comparison because we just did like the largest dungeon or labyrinth that we've had thus far.
Yep.
What now?
This is the place.
I can feel it. This is where the trial will be held. Are you prepared? Yeah. I'm kind of at a loss for words for this one. It's like it has legs but no genitalia, like a Titan from Attack on Titan, and both its legs are in one boot, and the boot is attached to like some sort of brick with spikes, like a stomper. And there's like a sword going through its face/belly. Okay, this is what must be what brother mentioned.
Oh, I see.
The bizarre shape, I see. So the test is to fight through this without being intimidated by it.
Leave it to me.
Nothing we aren't used to. If we pool our talents, there is nothing we cannot accomplish.
Everyone.
Yes, I feel that together with all of you I can do this. Please, lend me some of your strength.
Of course.
Of course, love. Let's go, everyone.
This is the last of the trials. Let's give this all we've got.
Hey, what's up, Ranch? Welcome again.
Let's set it up.
Oh yeah, it's weak to fire. That's right. Decrease their hit evasion for 3 turns.
Fire. Let's heat this place up.
Let's work together. No, by this power.
Oh, I should have switched this out. Dang it. Yeah, I got a little bit, I explored the rest of this, this labyrinth. It wasn't a very big labyrinth, but, yeah.
Hold on. Let's set it up.
Take my power.
Fire.
You hit their weakness. Everyone
That's
is
your
counting on
opening,
you.
Captain.
Summoner. Not this. Let us combine our powers. Come forth now.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Let's make an end of it. Are you prepared? It's time to strike.
Thank you. Is everyone all right?
Allies, together.
Perhaps for all that we strive for. Burn!
Hulkenberg got them right
I
in
will
their
fight
weak
with
spot.
pride. I won't hold back. Is there? Lend me your strength.
Strike true.
Let me help.
That was helpful.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Even my strength will be needed.
Here I go. It is your turn.
Why does it sound like it's squeaking out a fart when it summons a minion?
Yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
I don't remember what it said the summon minions would be weak against. I think it might have been they're strong against physical attacks if I remember correctly.
Give me your aid. No, samurai. The power of fire.
You hit their weak point. Keep it
Observe
up,
the enemy.
Joel.
With blade in hand. Oh, mystic fire!
Hulkenberg got them right
It's
in their
okay.
weak spot.
We can do this. We'll do this together.
I leave it to you.
Burn.
You hit their weakness.
Everyone is
opening,
counted.
I'll take the rear. If we all work together. Now isn't the time. I pray you're ready.
can't afford to hold back. Ah! Burn to ash!
Is everyone all right? Right there! You're
Kidding
unfazed!
me? That didn't do a thing! Time to dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion. Electricity's
Oh.
no good against them. That's the last thing we need.
I kind of forgot to see if there was anything worth stealing from the boss. Oh well, it's probably not that great.
Come forth, royal soul. Freeze.
The attack was nullified?
Even my strength will summon her. This may be.
We shall sweep them! Yeah! You
In the
hit their
name of
weakness.
justice!
They're weak to strike attacks.
Oh.
Smash them up.
No holding back! Not now. Ah!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Come! Shatter!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
I will
weak
fight
spot.
with pride. Dinner up. Everyone, fall back.
I'm grateful.
You can't sidestepped it. She's doing great.
I move to the front. It is over.
Yeah! You
I shall
hit their
fight
weakness.
to the fore! Samurai! No,
Ice
not
doesn't
this.
work. We need a different approach.
Samurai! The power of fire! Not done
I
yet.
stand ready. Moving to the front for all that we strive for.
Huzzah!
Applause, please.
Oh, I think I got the one of the rewards was a talisman of the war god. That was one of the things I was considering buying from that one merchant for like 100k. Hey, we got one for free. That's nice. Two talismans. I only saw the war god one, or two of that particular talisman.
I wonder if what you got earlier could serve as that proof of victory you want. I mean, I'm not seeing anything else you could use.
These bones are aged. Old relics of my fellow countrymen. I wonder how many have fallen here. And what do the trials mean to them? My own deeds merely live in their shadow. Because it was only by chance that I entered my fight.
You've shown you have power. That's part of your trial.
I'm sure all of this is part of your trial.
Is it? So you're saying that the path which led me here, all my experiences, it was all a trial?
Sure. Let's go with that.
There's a favor I might request of you. For my entire life, I have seen myself as an offering. I thought of nothing except that duty. That's why panic took root in me.
Yufa, best girl. Well, I mean, she did get a cutscene where she was like half naked under a waterfall, so we'll we'll let that scene speak for itself.
But at the same time, if my past had been any different, would I have had the strength to defeat that monster? This trial has shown me I am more than an offering. While it revealed my weakness, so too did it reveal my triumph. Now, my only desire is to seek a deeper faith in myself, so that I can go wherever I have decided to go.
And the party drank from her bathwater. That's true. That did happen, and we didn't even have to pay for it either. What's her full name? Euphoria or something? We'll call her I'm trying to Euphrasia Eutorica. I'm trying to think of a way to combine it with Belle Delphine, but I can't think of a good one. I think she did get in trouble though because she was technically selling like um it would be under like food and drinks, and so she got in trouble for it.
But while the outside world is still frightening, I'd like you by my side. I know I have room to grow as far as believing in myself, but my belief in you is already as the tallest oak.
Interesting that she chose oak as a as the metaphor. Still made lots of money and it served to kickstart her OnlyFans. That's true. I don't know exactly how much money. I don't know if she was planning to do her OnlyFans because of that, or it's just she happened to like choose to do it after the fact. But yeah, it's kind of interesting that she chose the oak for the comparison, because she comes from an island and there's nothing but like palm trees on that island as far as I could tell. I mean, I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility that she like learned about oaks by reading a book or someone telling her about oaks.
I know I have room to grow as far as believing in myself, but my belief in you is already as the tallest oak.
And your belief in me has me as the tallest oak. Heyo. Maybe a Denny told her about oaks. Maybe. Of course, I'll stay with you. I'll do what I can to help. Of course, I'll stay with you.
Of course. You needn't even ask.
How happy you make me. Finally, I understand. This power which burns within me. That is the proof of victory I truly needed. Only I can know what I might bring to bear. That must be what my brother wanted me to learn. I've made my decision. I will fight for the good of everyone and everything. For all the world. What's this a handshake.
Or a hug if you'd prefer. Bring it in.
Wait, I see you're offering me the type of handshake practiced by those in the outside world.
I can sense Yufa's trust in me as well as her determination. Look at that limp.
The Oracle Priestess, Yufa. Within her dwells the virtue of the Summoner.
That's kind of a limp, like, handshake. It's not very firm. There are some people though that kind of like it kind of rubs me the wrong way when they're trying like too hard with the handshake and they're like trying to strangle like my hand. It's like just a firm handshake, all right? Just relax.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
My heart is aflutter.
Oh, the party can now study the summoner. Oh, is that why? I was like, oh, the rest of the party can't study summoner or masked dancer, but it must be because I didn't do Juna's side quest yet. Oh, okay. Okay, you can now study the summoner in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
But,
Rank 1 is always making the party able to study it. Oh, okay. Do you not like handshakes? Well, I mean, in sports, sometimes teammates slap each other on the ass. Just throwing that out there. Do you not like handshakes?
Does shaking hands make you nervous?
oh, no, not at all. It is not so much to ask. It's just that, for the Mastari, handshakes mean two different things. One meaning is simply trust, which you offer now.
Okay, and the other?
And the other meaning is... well... it matters not. That is, please don't let it worry you.
Now I want to know even more. Does it mean like marriage or something? Like what? What? What could it mean? Yeah.
My sincerest appreciation.
Yufa overcame the trial, a new power has been awakened, and her resolve was strengthened anew. Increases wisdom.
Alright.
Hell yeah. We are so smart. SMRT smart.
Now then, I thank you greatly, and may I suggest we turn toward home?
I assume there's nothing else in this room. Okay.
Very well. Let's return to the entrance.
All right.
I'm quite grateful.
Hey,
Okay. So yeah, we should just
Which one?
teleport back, and then we can
Which one?
go here tomorrow.
This place. Hey,
Turn to town, set up camp. Turn to
Okay.
town. Yes. I've seen that symbol on the back of Heismay before. I'm not sure what it means. It's because he's part of the Fantastic Four. No, like I most recently I saw it play when I was playing what was it, Neo 2? Because you could like form a clan or something, and you chose a crest, and one of the crests you could choose was like what looks like a 4. Japanese crest 4. Looks like 4. It looks like a 4, most likely called a Yotsume. Translates to 4 eyes. I don't know.
I'm quite grateful.
I already said it previously, but I would once again like to reiterate my gratitude for aiding me with my tasks today. These Mystari trials are quite interesting. I suppose it's not rare to mark the transition into adulthood by facing down a scary foe, but this is on a whole other level. There were so many skeletons about, I suppose many fell there without ever completing their trial. Rather harsh for a rite of passage. Perhaps the island's harsh environment inspired the ritual. They needed warriors hardy enough to withstand the worst of these lands and made a trial to match. It's a good thing we were able to convince the Magnus brothers to stay on the island until our fake lance is ready.
Most helpful.
We cannot idly while away the time, yet more battles await us, so we should ensure that our archetypes are up to the task.
Now then.
Well, I suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates. We earned our rescue job, okay.
Time marches on, and the age of,
Aquarius draws near. See, his hair is even kind of bluish. Brigitte sent me a letter and some money while I was out traveling.
This here.
Thanks, my sugar mama sent me some money. Your exploits have reached my ears, and it sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully now.
Well then.
I hear a voice.
Mr.
Mister will be so surprised. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with her. Big Data. You are Adria's heroes. Big Data. Yufa, Bardon, Alonzo.
Alright then. Go.
What's this?
Hey, mellow milk.
Right. Got it.
Really?
All right then. Go.
Curse, the love ballad is so broken. I wasn't paying attention. What's the... Is that one of the foods? What does it do?
Hey. Is that all right? Thanks. Hey.
Oh, 100 MP to everyone? Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
Leave it to me. The weather.
Okay.
This place. Nice little village. And there's this place.
Heat.
This place.
Days until departure from Virgo Island, 5. How many days does it take to get here?
It's a campground.
It's your call. This place.
3
It's
days.
a campground. All right then.
Don't do it yet to the tower.
Where to?
You mean the weather?
Where to? Let's go.
Looks like everyone's here.
Hey,
I'm a man of many talents, but I can't control the tides. You've been full up with work lately. Why not rest a spell and have fun for a bit? A fair proposal, but I believe we should focus on gathering support now. Saving the prince will be for naught if someone else pilfers the throne.
Yeah.
True enough. Well, we still have some unresolved requests, so there's still plenty to do. If you do Juna's quest, it takes 4 days, and the weather changes back to normal. So do the quest one trip and go straight to the tower the next. Oh right, I need to turn in the thing to Neris.
now then.
So you're saying I don't have enough
Danger here.
I don't have enough time to go all the way to the tower?
What should we...
All right.
I mean, it says it takes 3 days. Is that not enough time?
I cannot say I see the point, but
Yeah, but
But yeah, it was saying it was heat for all 3 days that we could see. So we'll be arriving on the third day with the unpleasant weather. Um, Going on the dungeon will make it a whole day, making it 4. Oh,
it's your call.
we'll need extra time if you plan to go. Right, even Nurse is saying we'll need extra time if you plan to go wandering. So there's a dungeon here, plus 1 day of exploration is 4, and then there's a dungeon here, so plus 1 day of exploration makes it 5. Um,
What a we
There is much to see.
um,
There is much to see.
yeah.
It appears to be a
As much as I would like to do it in one shot, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to. I'll probably be able to do this one, and maybe go shopping here, but then that's it. I think we'll have to teleport back after that. It's 4 if you do the Orb-wise path too. Well,
What a view.
Until next time.
let's see. Yufa. Having challenged the monsters at the land of ceremony, Yufa becomes aware of her own indomitable spirit. She seeks the captain's hand, resolved to fight for the world. Let's see. Reduce the cost. Reduce the chance of the party being afflicted with anxiety. Skill slots. XP. Reduce cost. Skill slots. The party can now study the Devil Summoner. XP. Skill slots. Okay. Maria. Not now. Should we hang out with Maria? I mean, it's not like we can use... It's not like we can, unlock this archetype yet. But we do get skill slots, so that's good.
Mista.
Yeah, we should probably at least do Juna's just to unlock her. I usually prioritize companions anyway in other games like Persona.
Are we departing?
Oh, let's save.
Okay, what's the plan?
Now then.
There's something there. We could fulfill a request there.
The residents are having trouble with a bird monster. Juna, you wish to rectify their situation, correct? It's not right that a monster is preventing them from mourning their deceased. Can I enlist your help? Of course. We shall eradicate the fiend, and the departed shall find their repose.
Let's go then, love.
You have my gratitude, everyone.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. Let's go.
Let's move out.
Dun, 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 dun.
Say,
A thought keeps occurring. Had I not ventured out in search of the prince and stayed night... Oh, we already read that. Okay. I like annoying Neurus every once in a while. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard.
All good.
Actually,
I discussed this with my brother before leaving the island, but is it not amazing how many different cuisines the world has to offer? The pantry is filled with ingredients I've never seen before, and there are even varieties of medicinal herbs. If we combine such herbs with my island's specialties, I'm sure it will make a wonderful dish.
may I?
That doesn't look like a mortise and pestle. That looks just like just a stick with a ceramic bowl. I've never actually taken the time to use a mortise and pestle to like cook. It's just a pain in the ass. In fact, I don't even use a blender. Like people when they're in a time pinch, they'll use a food processor / blender or whatever. I've gone to the point where I just make the most laziest simple dishes I can, and it's just I eat for function, not so much for taste anymore. It's like throw some chicken thighs in the air fryer, done. I don't want to have to think about it anymore. Some of these herbs are bitter, but mixing them together makes them more palatable. Do be careful with this one, though. It's extremely bitter. And now we must simmer them for a bit. This is where things truly start to take shape. Nadu, 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 Ioni. It's an incantation to make it tastier. Come, say it with me. The stew we made has an intense and lingering aroma.
What this is?
It's the Mustari tribe's secret, amber stew. One bite and you will feel power well up inside you. Okay. Imagination.
All right then. All right then. Go.
I've gotten quite used to the Gauntlet Runner-induced motion sickness, well, compared to our first outings anyway. Okay, used to it is a stretch, but I have developed sort of a sense for it, I suppose. Okay. Jack, I feel like I'm flying. Every night in my dreams. Prey tended to plants, went fishing. I think we might be in the middle of reading one of the books. Maybe we should try to finish that up. I'm in the middle of reading it. Oh, cool. I need courage. Sure. I disliked when when the main character was sitting in the windowsill reading the book. Like, I don't get motion sickness, but that would get me motion sick. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? A whole section has been struck by two thick lines. A few words scribbled in next to it. My very soul screams. Is this her handwriting? Flipping to the next page reveals a swarm of characters and symbols I've never seen before. Is this a language only Juna herself knows? Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
All right.
Oh, there's still more left to read. Cool. Okay.
The Orb-Wise Path, a cave on an uninhabited island east of Virga Island, comes into view. An old Mustari custom says the deceased can ascend as guardian deities if their remains are fed to the snakes here. Time passes, lands and peoples change, and the unthinkable becomes sacred tradition. The party arrives with complicated feelings.
Ah, I see.
The cave that the Virga Island inhabitants use for their funeral rites. The remains are fed to the snakes. I'm tired of these goddamn snakes in this goddamn cave. I'm Samuel L. Jackson. It's my beer. I missed the Chappelle show. That was such a good show.
Right.
Indeed it is. It's a lot to ask, but will you help clear this monster out? I really do want to help the Mistari. As I understand it, a monstrous bird is preventing their ceremonies. Indeed, that shall not stand.
Be that as it may.
Still, offering your dead to snakes? I try to keep an open mind, but the Mistari stand alone on this one. Yugi funerals differ from Sanctus ones as well, and from what I hear, so do the Parapus rites. No two cultures are alike.
I'm going.
Yes, well, right now there is some stupid bird threatening theirs, and I say we send it flying.
Hey! 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 Hey!
If that's the case,
You can go in for Yufa. Her spells are still very pricey, and a lot of them are AoE, and we don't necessarily need that right now. Okay.
That was very helpful.
Okay.
Pardon me, but if you wish.
But then she won't get that much XP. That's true. Can we do the thing where I have her in the party, and then swap her out, and she'll still get participation points?
That was very helpful. Pardon me, but I want to say
Maybe? Okay.
So. I see. Understood.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up and stretch my legs real quick.
What now?
I could swap out Stroll or Hulkenberg since they get full XP. That's true. Yeah, I guess we can kick out Stroll. It'll be me and the waifus. Truth be told, in every RPG, that's pretty much always my party, me and the waifus. In Persona, me and the waifus. Makoto, On, and what's her name? Freaking with the poofy hair. God, I'm forgetting her name. The Dream, the Dream Team, exactly. What's her name? God, because I don't wife her up. That's why I forget her name. Haru. Yeah, the floof. She has the floofy hair and the floofy outfit. And it hurts my heart that I hate Makoto, even though she's my waifu, easily my waifu. I hate her all-out attack splash screen. It is the worst. And I love Haru's. Haru has the best all-out attack splash screen until Royal. In Royal, it's Futaba. Futaba has the best all-out attack splash screen. But yeah, Haru is just so good. She looks like a musketeer. She sits down and she has this smirk while she's sipping on the tea. It's so good. And Makoto's is trash. It's super short. She looks back. That's it. It looks like she has no nose and it looks like she has no boobs. It's the worst.
So. All right. Leave it to me.
What now?
Oh. Well, at least we get this. Okay, we get some good stuff still. Your least favorite girl from P5 is, you'd say, is On. I I could see that. She's not as interesting as the other Lovers Arcana waifus from Persona 3 or 4. She's probably the weakest out of those three games. She's not terrible, but she doesn't stand out in my opinion compared to the others. Yeah, she kind of just exists. Like she started out kind of strong. She's like she was like she realized her weakness and she wanted to fight for her friend, and then after that she kind of just exists. Yeah, exactly. Uh, Yukiko is your least favorite from P4. I can see that. Um, I mean, she does have the kind of like very uh the kind of attractive stereotype, the long black hair, kimono girl, and she inherits like a hotel hot spring or whatever. But everything else about her, I don't really like her thing with like weird jokes and the goofy glasses or whatever. So she drops out of my like my she drops down in the waifu tier list. Yeah, Naoto, Chie and Rise are very strong in comparison. The thing about On though, even though I don't wife her up, I do ship her and her best friend Shiho. Like they're like to me they are like OTP. Like
Okay then. Let's go.
either On with Shiho or with Ryuji. I don't really see the Ryuji thing, but I'm not opposed to it. I think um, that's a valid ship.
this place?
Yes.
Want in on this? Just between us.
Oh, defense, okay. Skill that repels non-magic attack. Okay. Okay.
Want in on this? Just between us.
Okay.
Come say hello, treasure.
There they are. Time for some close combat.
That was brilliant.
All right.
I think there's treasure nearby.
Whoa.
Sapphire. Okay.
Come say hello.
Nice.
Well, well.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Come say hello, treasure. Would sure be a pleasure.
All right.
Well done. I bet there's treasure around here.
Whoa, that's lovely.
What now?
No, she needs this. What was it called? Oh, this. I'd rather have the strength.
I think there's treasure nearby.
All right.
Well done.
Right there. There they are.
That was well done.
It's all clear.
Right there.
That was neatly done.
I see the enemy.
All right.
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
Everything's pretty standard.
Pardon?
Mainlanders, as you can see, our burial grounds are but a den of monsters now.
Isn't that...
The guardian snakes you islanders offered your dead to, they were eaten, weren't they? Yes, the snake-eating bird was alone at first, but we're now seeing a creature immune to weapon attacks, as well as a water worm that breathes frost. Getting frostbite can suck the life out of you. The only way to avoid it is for someone to act as a decoy to draw its attention. It's not much, but here's something for healing frostbite. Hope it'll be useful. Heart warmer. Okay.
Right there.
Charging in. Come on.
Yeah, nice work.
There they are.
Incredible. This power feels stronger still.
A lot of undulating monsters here.
I see the enemy.
Yes.
They saw us. On your toes, everyone.
Right there.
All right, we did it.
Huh.
Yep, we're safe here.
Been a while since I've seen like worm type monsters since like the earlier part of the game.
They've noticed us.
There they are.
That was neatly done. Yep, we're safe here.
Let's go this way first, actually.
I see the enemy.
All right.
There they are.
Impressive as ever.
I see the enemy.
Very impressive.
Right there.
Let's mop this up quick. Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
As you're due.
There they are.
Amazing!
Speaking of Dew,
Back
it's
there.
it's been a while since I've had
I knew we could
Mountain
count on you.
Dew, and I don't know how it got started, but I remember when I was younger hearing a rumor that Mountain Dew made your balls shrink or something like that. Something wild.
There they are. Let's push through.
Amazing! Great moves back there. I bet there's treasure around here.
Huh. What if it actually does? I mean, I haven't done any tests myself, so I can't say. Um, yeah, I can't say either way.
Oh no! Looks like they found us. They must have lost sight of us. We can relax.
All right. How's
Very
that?
impressive.
They look pretty weak.
I see the
Let's
energy.
pop this up quick. I don't see anything we can't handle easily. Come say hello, treasure.
Right there.
I knew we could count on you.
Nice.
That's lovely.
It would be absolutely wild if someone actually did like a randomized double-blind study on whether
Avoid this fight.
Mountain Dew made your balls shrink.
That was brilliant.
And then you see some like researcher come out, like the head researcher come out and say, after
Let's keep moving.
after 12 months of diligent study, we have determined that Mountain Dew does in fact make your balls shrink at a rate of 2% per month. People are like, oh wow.
I think there's treasure nearby. I bet there's treasure around here. I think there's treasure nearby. Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure. Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
Huh. Okay, we gotta find a way back there.
I get the feeling we could move something if we tried.
Hello.
You'd best exercise caution if you plan to go further. Is there something up ahead? I felt the presence of monsters all around me, but I also sensed strong murderous intent, though I do not know where from. Take heed, monsters may suddenly attack you. Don't get yourself killed. Okie dokie.
I bet we could move something near here.
Apparently it doesn't. It just gives you the usual stuff like diabetes, cardiac arrest, and maybe cancer. Oh, then it's no problem. There's I can't remember who the comedian was, but there was a comedian who made a joke about like Viagra and stuff. Like they were like listing off all the different potential side effects that Viagra gives guys, and he's like, uh, you know, high blood pressure, this and that, anal leakage, death, potentially death. And but the guys are like, but it gets me hard though, right? Okay. Then we're good to go. Would it be worth it to take 5 at once? I don't know.
Wait, I think maybe we should try moving things.
I mean, more isn't always better. I mean, there's always like diminishing returns to everything.
No choice but to cut through them.
Time for some close combat. Come on!
I knew you could do it.
I see the enemy.
Great job, love.
No, looks like they found us.
There they are.
That was brilliant.
They're all dying kind of fast. Maybe it'd be worth it to switch to merchant just to farm a little bit of money.
Right there. Let's push through.
Very impressive.
What now?
Yep, we're safe here. It's all clear.
I see the enemy. Come on!
Fun. They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up quick.
They found us. Look alive.
Right there.
Exemplary.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
There they are.
That's all right. How's that?
I knew I could count on you.
I see the enemy.
Come on!
I can feel greater power within.
Right there.
Yeah, nice work. Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
Go home, you damn outsiders. Island problems are for islanders to solve. We don't need your help.
What?
You don't mean you're going to try the monster yourself, do you? And with equipment like that? Shut up. That doesn't matter. I'll slay him anyway, okay? Nobody on this island will doubt what a man I am. Bro is trying to, like, not ego lift, but, like, ego fight. Yeah, you'll sure look like a real man inside the belly of that monster. Are you looking for recognition? What? How self-righteous of you. You're just here to kill a monster for fame, for money and fame. Even if we weren't, you wouldn't believe us, would you? But no matter what you say, we'll do what we came here to do. All you're going to do is run away with your tail between your legs. No outsider would risk their lives for us. Yeah. No outsiders would risk their lives for the Mistari people. Right, Yufa?
Our enemies have discovered us.
I see the enemy.
Incredible! This power feels stronger still.
Yeah, our entire party basically is outsiders. Oh. I should have chose the other path. Okay. Run like the wind.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
All right, how's that? There they are.
Hey, who won?
You found something. Let's take it with us.
I see the enemy.
I have never known such heights.
Forward!
Such an elegant fighter.
It's all clear.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard.
We're close. I think the bird monster's just ahead. Okay.
It's all clear.
What now?
Okay. Oh. Well, we have Yufa, so that's good enough, I guess.
There they are. Charging in. We have the edge.
It's our opening. Now get in there and finish them off.
Let's set it up. No, come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness. Don't
underestimate me.
Behold this power. Let's do this together.
Let's go.
I feel the magla. Stubborn, hey?
Everyone is summoner.
Ooh, that's really expensive.
Perhaps
For victory!
there's another way.
We should solve this. Let's blow them away.
Okay, no lightning.
Here I go!
Come forth now.
Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Got myself yawning.
Our immediate vicinity is secure. We should be safe.
It's all clear.
All right.
We're so lucky.
Ruby.
Come say hello.
What an incredible
Purple.
Absolutely marvelous.
Bloodthirsty vesture. Demonic vestment that grows more powerful when monster blood is spilled upon it. Nice. Restores HP upon defeating an enemy during squad battle. How much? And, was that light armor? Or what was it? Looks like light armor. Oh, but it's weaker. 250. I mean, at least make it like so we can purify it. Well, I guess it's vendor fodder now. Where does this go? Okay. Okay, let's switch back.
Yep. This place.
I sense something strong ahead. It might be the monster we're looking for. Are you ready? I'm ready. Hey.
So,
That kind of reminds me of the first summon that Yuna gets in Final Fantasy X. What's it called? I don't remember. It was really only good for using its It's like Limit Break or whatever. Like its regular abilities were pretty trash. That must be the monster we're looking for. What chance did the snakes have? This fell beast is disturbing the natural order. What we do so the dead may rest peacefully. It cannot be permitted to remain. That's right. Here we go, everyone. Assemble your party. Okay. Yufa and Hulkenberg.
You think you own this place, huh? You're not raiding this tomb on our watch.
I'm all prepared. Maybe there's a come forth royal soul. Hold on, let's set it up.
Together then.
Burn!
Yeah.
Actors can take command of any scene.
Time for some nice fried chicken. Some nice fried cocasador.
Let's do this together.
I leave it to you.
I shall
That-
do my best.
That was cute. Did you see that when Yufa like was casting her support magic to Juna? She did like a little hop, and she like not to sound not to mean this in like a lewd way, but she like hopped and split her feet apart and did like a little like Sailor Moon pose or something. That was really cute.
I ask for your aid. Now here I go. Come forth now.
I hit their weakness.
I stand ready.
You said her name was Euphrasia? Nope, it's Eubasia.
Is everyone all right? Comrades, lend me your strength.
Ooh. Might be worth doing this just for the debuff.
Not this skill. Let justice prevail. Let us fight as one.
You can do this.
And thus I end it. Cling to life.
Nice.
Dodge, Juna.
Oh man, this game just takes all my favorite mechanics that I've been wanting games to put in turn-based RPGs for so long. It takes the bringing all party members on all your missions, being able to party swap them, not leaving them in some stupid tavern or whatever like that. You bring them with you so you can hear all their conversations, having combined attacks like double text and triple text like in Chrono Trigger.
Let's stay calm.
Hulkenberg wants to eat the cocasador. Oh, definitely, most definitely.
Let's work together. No, I won't hold back. Fire!
You hit their weakness. This'll be over That's soon your enough. opening, Captain.
Oh, maybe I should try stealing from it. Switch. Oh, he's a knight. Do I have steel?
If
I
you
don't
would,
think.
My
please.
turn.
I don't think I do.
You think yourself.
No, I don't. Oh well, whatever.
Blaze!
Oh, nice, unscathed.
Not bad, eh?
My power swells forth.
You think you're equal to Yugi's agility, right? Most of the time, that sort of like ambient dialogue is good, but sometimes it can just be like, oh, we've heard it already.
I knew I could do it. Great work, Captain. The Islanders will be happy to hear the news. Let's hurry and let them know. Thank you.
Save the morning snakes. Student's request was completed. Now the people of the island can properly honor their dead once more. Increase imagination. Okay.
All right.
But first, might I ask you a random question? What does strength truly mean to you?
Hmm. Strength. Um. Strength is to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of their women. Ten points, 10 extra credit points if you get that reference. Strength. To overpower others, to show compassion for others, to fight on no matter what. I mean, I guess this. I mean, contextually, these, yeah. But I would say that this is always true. To fight on no matter what.
Strength is having the willpower to fight, I suppose.
That's not what I said. It always bothers me when what the text says is not what we say. Like BioWare and like Dragon Age specifically got particularly bad with that. Like you choose something and you're like, that's not what I effing said.
That's an interesting stance. Well, then you pass. I hereby appoint you to the position of my personal escort.
I mean, I guess. Weren't we already just collectively, wasn't our party your escort?
You do know that I have an adoring public all over the continent, yes? I get absolutely swarmed when I go out alone. How honored you must feel. Oh, but I kid. I'm just glad to have you aboard.
I'm not sure if I entirely believe that. It's like that you're kidding.
After all, we're both putting our lives on the line to achieve the same goal, are we not? So let me put it to you again. If there's something I want to save, are you still willing to risk your life for it? I do appreciate you fighting alongside me, and I was deadly serious about the escort thing. So, let's give it our best.
Okie dokie. Man, look at our weak handshake. You gotta grasp that thing.
The ephemeral songstress, Juna. Within her dwells the virtue of the masked dancer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I feel like I can rely on you.
Okay, sense the heroic embodiment for the masked dancer from Juna. Sweet. Okay.
Oh, that reminds me. I did promise to teach you a songstress's secrets.
No, you promised me that you teach me your secrets. I wanna learn your secrets specifically.
Though I hardly think they're all that impressive. All I do is show everyone the me I want to be. It's the audience who sees that and feels what they do about it that makes me a songstress. It sounds cryptic, I know, but watch close and you'll see what I mean. Right, my good man?
My good man, what are you? Like some posh Englishman from like the 1500s? Seems Juna will be dragging me along for the ride.
So, for your first duty as my new escort, shall we head back?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, let's go back.
Alright, that was pretty easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well, now,
Thank you.
What now?
Oh, to be a masked dancer, we need to be rank 10 thief. Okay. Oh, 9. 9! This archetype will give us them hips. Them hips don't lie, darling. Gotta pop that booty out. Pop it. Pow. Pow pow.
Hey!
Check the map.
Let's see. And right there's a labyrinth. Let's see. It's your call. And right there.
We'll face danger here.
Let's see.
It's a campground.
Let's see. Here's where we are now.
So we'll have, after we make camp, we'll have 4 days left, and then it'll take 3 days to get here.
We'll face danger here.
Will we have enough time to get here? Yes. Okay.
Let's see. Nice little village.
But I think there's still gonna be heat going on, which is not good, but whatever.
A village.
Let's see. Hey,
Okay. Let's set out camp. I can change the weather, but then I'll have to transport back to the village, right? So I'll lose a day. And then I won't be able to go to the tower before going to Altaberry, right? Like, we won't have enough time anymore because we'll have to take another 3 days to travel to the spire. It's still 3 days. Oh, for 3 days from the base.
thanks, but hey,
Okay, I guess we should return to town then.
okay then.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you all for giving me a hand at the Orb-Wise Path. The people of the island were ecstatic to learn that their snakes can return to their rightful place. If that bird beast found them so palatable, then perhaps these snakes possess a flavor that is worth seeking out. Hey, Hulkenberg, we don't want to replace the bird with you.
Oi!
They're funeral snakes, remember? You can't go around imagining how you'd plate every living thing you come across. It's a good thing we were able to convince them. Okay.
Most helpful.
Oh, Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg gonna be Hulkenberg.
Time marches on, and the age of,
Of Aquarius.
draws nearer.
The Age of Aquarius.
Well then.
Hey, Yufa. I don't have the courage to do this alone. Big Tata. Big Tata. Juna commits to a haunting job for hunting. After the captain impresses her with his efforts, she appoints him her official escort.
Just lovely.
Saint's Day is at the Opera House, and the acoustics are incredible there, you know? I'm really looking forward to this. Okay. Big tatas.
Alright then. What now?
reduce cost of summoner. And reduces the chance of being afflicted by anxiety. I would like to get this, but we're not gonna be able to do the side quest in time if we do that. Big Tatas. It's my favorite song.
All right then.
Big Tata.
What now?
Oops. Yeah, what day is it? Today is Okay. Big bargain day.
All right then. Where to?
Up.
Where to?
Let's go.
Looks like everyone's here. Hey.
Yeah.
Now then.
Okay.
It appears to be a labyrinth.
There is much to see.
Let's see here.
One.
It's your call.
Was there something you wanted to buy? I mean, yes. Okay. One.
You seem interested, lad.
All right.
3. Okay.
I can...
Yeah, but it's your call.
Oh wait, we wanted to affect the weather, right?
Yes,
Let's check the weather real quick.
All right then. Let's go. Hey.
Next on the news, the weather. Let's check in with Adeni with the local weather report.
Leave it to me. The weather.
This place.
Ba-ra-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Will that be all?
Yes.
Now then.
Some almighty golden stew to supplement my strength, or 20 marbled bluefin tunas. How many of this do I have? I'd like to check my stock. 10, okay. We don't have this. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, this smell. I'm certain it's Yufa's cooking. When Yufa was younger, she was worried about me going out to fish, so she made me this, and Adeni won't stop talking. Oops, my apologies. I got carried away. It's because Yufa, never mind. Let's discuss this another time. It's given him the strength, like a Senzu bean from Dragon Ball Z. Excellent, it went well, I think. The weather should hold in the place you selected for 3 days, yes. Awesome. Okay.
Go.
Alright. And save.
ends here.
Now then.
There is much to...
Let's see here. It's your call.
Great. Let's move out.
Alright. Dun 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 dun.
Say,
Alright. Alright, what do we got?
oh,
Okay. Alright. And now we poop.
Right.
I feel 5 pounds lighter.
Got it.
I think we still have one of these, yeah. So if we need to change the weather, we're still okay. I guess we should make this. Just max it out. It'll use up all our Dream Eater moths, though. Does anything else use Dream Eater moths? The rock beans and briny salt, I think, are fairly easy to replace. It's just the moth. Magical bread. All party members gradually recover MP while walking in dungeons for 60 seconds. I mean, that's okay, but the fact that the mage lets you recover MP just by killing trash mobs while exploring, like this isn't really needed. Just spend like 30 minutes killing trash mobs and you've filled up your MP again. And it's like how for every second, like how much MP do we get? Like we get 100 for all party members for this. Yeah, 1 per enemy. We get 100 here per party member. With this, let's assume it's 1 per second. So that's 60 MP per person. Even if it's 2 MP per second, that's only 120. While this is 100, and it's just like, and you could use this in battle. This isn't usable in battle. This is kind of useless too, since you could recover MP by killing trash mobs with the sniper. Let's see. Moth. Okay, it looks like the only things that use the moth is this and the Cursed Love Ballad. Okay. Like this.
Okay, so... Got a second?
Intuition is the key. I don't need you to cheer me on, Juna. I need you to help prep. Grab a knife. I mean, even though the food that Hulkenberg makes is usually not good, at least she helps prep the food. Put your positive intentions into it. Oh, I was kind of thinking it would give us 6, like 1 extra per each food item we cooked, because we cooked 3, but it only gave us 1 extra. So I guess if you really wanted to be cost effective, you would only choose 1 each time, because then you would get 2. You'd get 100% more. Here we only got 30% more. Okay.
Hey,
I never imagined I'd learn to master archetypes too. Makes me glad my studies at the Mage Academy aren't going to waste. Sometimes I wonder how different life would be if the Mage Academy hadn't been shuttered. Makes me wistful.
I see you.
Every tribe has differences right down to the way they mourn their losses. Spending time with Mustari really drove that home. I'd say I've led my wild life on my own way, but there's still so much to learn. What will the world throw at me next? It's always just 1 extra? Right, okay. You know, my brother may have a reputation of being wise and forward-thinking, but he is also an accomplished warrior. He has already completed the trials at the Land of Ceremony. What I find more amazing, however, is that he has never allowed his strength to give him an ego. He treats all with kindness and is admired in turn. I'm very proud of him.
Well, now.
So shaking hands with another person is a common greeting outside the island, is that correct? Oh, it's just that it's a rare gesture on the island. I was simply caught off guard. There's still so much to learn about life outside the island.
Alright then.
Okay, looks like there's nothing down there. Big deck energy. Okay, it looks like we're going to
Go.
read the book again. Almost done reading it. Okay. Read the book. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? Hand-drawn illustrations span the pages. On one side, the world, on the other, a heart. In between, a song connects them. Seems she tried drawing this one. Next is a depiction of an enormous woman embracing the entire world, smiling. Is this supposed to represent something? Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
Alright.
You would think you would think that the stat that this increased would be imagination, but whatever. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
Alright.
A
The Orb-Wise Path, a a cave on an uninhabited island east of Virga Island comes into view. An old Mystari custom says the deceased can ascend as guardian deities if their remains are fed to the snakes here. Time passes, lands and peoples change, and the unthinkable becomes sacred tradition. The party arrives with complicated feelings.
Giving it some thought?
Let's keep going.
Cilento, a settlement known for its marine trade, thanks to the bounties of the sea. The bay's most prominent feature, though, is a sinkhole of unfathomable depth. Some believe to gaze into its abyss is to be spirited away. The gauntlet runner glides into the inlet as seabirds overhead cry out songs of victory at their catches.
My, what a lovely village. It's like a little outdoor resort, wouldn't you agree? Makes me want to go swimming. Agreed. All the islands around here are hot as blazes after all.
What?
I bet there'd be a stampede on the island if people found out a famous songstress was swimming here. I can't imagine the islanders would know who I am. Perhaps I ought to gather an audience and sing for them. Alas, we are not here on leisure. Was there not something we needed to buy?
Honestly.
I believe I see the shop we seek. Listen, what should I ask about? The village. Old sun-tanned man. We were able to get by because we can still catch fish here, thankfully. We don't have much to offer, but please make yourself at home, brother. That didn't sound right. I was trying to sound like stereotypical Hawaiian, like, hey bro, like sort of like how Rob Snyder sounded in 50 First Dates.
Right.
Well, you're certainly right about not having much to offer. Wow, Juna, rude. The tournament. Stuff like that means nothing to us, man. Nothing to us out in a remote village like this. Moreover, if the church is involved, I don't even want to know about it.
No.
Shaka brah. You say that, but what if it involves your priestess? Well, that changes things, don't it? Small talk. No one's ever seen the bottom of the giant hole in the bay. If you're all confident in your swimming, why not take a dive?
If so.
Ah, but what if the runner could become submersible? I could make some adjustments here and there, and I dare say we could dive. Nurse, we have no need to journey below the sea. But maybe... You never know, Hulkenberg. What if there's, like, treasure nearby? Yar, there be treasure. Never mind. Sell. Dropped by a human. Uncle Electro's Wonder Salts? Increase the strength. Milfheim Plunge? Why not sell? I have like this hoarder's mentality. Like, I'm the type of gamer that in an RPG where like I don't want to use the items because it's like, what if I need it later? And then I'll get to the last boss and I'll have like 10 mega elixirs that I've never used. And I'll look at all this stuff. I'll look at all this stuff and it's like, what if it's used for crafting later and it never is? I'm just somewhat paranoid about it. It's like scrap metal. What if the scrap metal is used to make the sword of Gilgamesh or some shit? Plus, I have a good amount of money right now. Like, if I need to sell it, I will. Limp goldfish. We do need this. We could get this anywhere. Magic. I guess this. 25k. Strength, sure. Buy all the hero stuff. 10k. Okay. 97 limp goldfish. What is this used for again? It's not used for the cursed ballad. I remember that. The cursed ballad uses, I think, the rock beans, the salt, and can't remember the third thing. Oh, Dream Eater Moth. Okay, that's what it is. Uh, 8. 8 is good enough. Get a nice round number of 10. Okay, we're good to go.
All right.
Let's continue our trip.
Now then.
And there's a campground.
Ah, I see.
Right.
I cannot say I see the point, but
It's your call.
Let's go. For heaven's sake, if we still have a long road ahead of us, then let everyone rest up. The future is anything but certain. Okay.
As the sun sets over the sea's horizon and the birds rest their wings, the Gauntlet Runner settles into a reef, waves lapping softly at its hull. The Gauntlet Runner anchors itself at the reef to stave off danger. Within its walls, the party sleeps peacefully.
Reef camp. Okay.
All right then.
New reportable quests. Memorandum. Holgenberg stretching out as always. Very important. Gotta stay limber. Cilantro. A fishing village located within the Virga Island archipelago, which surrounds a large marine cavern. The waves are calm year-round, allowing the islanders to build their homes atop the water. The sinkhole, said to be caused by something plummeting from the sky into the seas, boasts unfathomable depths, and in its surrounding waters it is possible to catch great harvests of fish not available in other nearby waters. However, it is said that those who have peered into the great cavern's abyss are taken away to another world, and many of those who have challenged its depths never returned. Kinda sounds like the event horizon of a black hole. Lumabee. Hulkenberg wants to play chess. June, I'm assuming, wants to sing. Yeah, listen to a song. Eubasia My brother, you already said this. Uh-huh. The things we accomplish in life depend so heavily on the people we cross paths with, and you are capable of greatness, I'm sure. This is very true, and it's good that Stroll is self-aware enough to know that no one is truly like 100% self-made or independent. Everyone has somebody or some people that they've relied upon or that it has influenced their life in some way. Like there's no such thing. I forgot who said it. Like like for sure Schwarzenegger said it. He's like, I'm not a self he's like, you know, they always tell me I'm a self-made, but there's no such thing as self-made millionaire. Because he talks about how when he first came to America, like he had nothing. He was broke. He had nothing. And if it wasn't for the help of the other bodybuilders around him, who would like give him one of their pots or pans to be able to cook or do this or that, like he wouldn't have been able to make it, you know. But through their kindness, he was able to get started in this country and make a life for himself. Okay.
All right then.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right then. Let's go.
Okay. Guard duty, tolerance. Maybe tolerance. We're kind of low on tolerance. This entire game, I haven't used this once or used this once.
This?
Increasing my max MP. No.
Understood.
What now?
I should probably use these. See, this is how you know I'm a hoarder. Like it's like, oh, increase your max HP by 5. It's like, why don't I save it? It's like, no, dum dum, don't save it. Oh, neat. You can put it on anybody. See, but then there's a part of my brain that's like, but we're not all the same level. I need to make sure everyone's the same level so I can accurately judge who actually needs HP the most. Okay, I'm gonna stand up for a minute and stretch my legs and get some water. Okay. What if you regret on who you use it later? Exactly. That's that's another like kind of irrational fear I have. Is like, what if I use it and when I regret who I use it on? It's like, oh, I should have used it on so and so instead. Um, like there's two kind of strains of thought I could have. Like for example, raising HP. Like I could fully lean into Hulkenberg since she is our tank and I have her pretty much in every fight. So I just max her HP, max her endurance, and then just, you know, she'll do her tanking abilities and stuff like that. Or um, I can put it into the people with the lowest HP to make them less squishy. And since I'm kind of thinking I'll turn Hulkenberg into a Dark Knight, and I like to have her a little bit more flexible on attacking, I'm thinking I'll give it to my squishy characters. Actually, it'll probably be Juna, because Yufa is only level 43, and she's not that much lower in HP than Juna. Blue cheese. Also, I could potentially just put everything into the main character and make him like god tier. I think at the very least, I want to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I want to spread out the wealth as far as health and make sure everyone is pretty durable, so I don't have to worry about like reviving people. Like as far as like the strength and magic, I'd probably be okay with just putting it all into the main character and making him super strong in in like almost every scenario. Can I see my stats? Yeah. 37, 25. See, we could give it to our slower characters, the speed. How are you so fast, Heismay, and you still miss stealing sometimes? You are like ridiculously fast. 55, 36. The best viewers? No, I want the worst viewers. And I'm not interested in viewers, actually. I'm interested only in pills that make your pee-pee bigger. And the punishment for that offense is a ban. $32. Strength 32, 44, 34, 22, 14, 19. Plus 4, plus 8. 32, 35. Magic is 32 plus 3. Man, Haisame's stats are just like all in on agility and nothing else. Like he's pretty much just good for stealing and then that's it. I mean, I guess that would make him a pretty good faker, since the faker skills are mostly debuffs and stuff like that. And he has those like chance at a one-hit KO type of attacks. I'm not sure what that's based off of. Maybe that's based off his dex or slash agility. So like the higher in agility we have, the higher crit chance we have. Then it would make a lot of sense, you know. 45 magic. 31. 1 plus 3. 3. We'll just put it into me. Boop. Now we just have... increase max MP by 2. I guess we should put it into Yufa. Her skills are like friggin' expensive. Oh, but then again, everyone else has the magic font ability already equipped. And magic font, how much does it improve? Here, let's find out. We need to get to 11.
It seems I've grown. I feel new power surging within me. It seems I've grown.
Perfect. And magic font, 15%. Right. Yes. Okay, what's her max MP now? 391. Okay, and what level is she? 43. Should I boost Heismay? No, let's boost Hulkenberg. Because Hulkenberg, I do use her a lot for the first aid healing, because it's like really cheap. But it does add up eventually. Plus, I do use her for like Maru Kukaja and stuff. So yeah, let's boost Hulkenberg's MP. It wouldn't be very good for our Magic Knight, Paladin, Dark Knight to have a low MP pool. And Yufa's already, even at a lower level, has more MP than Hulkenberg. Okay. There you go. Endurance and luck. Oh, I should probably use endurance on myself because I never, whenever we level the main character, I never put endurance into the main character. And he's actually on the front line, so we should probably put a little bit of endurance. Like Juna and Yufa, it doesn't really matter too much. They're backliners. And luck is mostly for loot drops, right? Like that's what it was saying. That luck is for loot drops. Okay, there we go. Now we need to decide if we're going to use this stuff. I guess we can save it for now. Oh, do we not learn any other? Oh, right, it's via the what you call it, the magical items. Magic Seeker, and we need Summoner rank 20. Okay. This one we need Faker. Oh, we need yeah, Faker. For this one we need, okay, we're good there. We just need to hang out with her more. Inspected the reactor, read from the bookshelf, listened to a song. Oh wait, we can turn into the thing with Nurse, right?
All right then.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh-ho.
Hello there. Come to check on the progress with the lance? Well, you ought to know, I'd never work on it where those brothers could see. So, how goes the relic search? Have you found anything? Even if it seems like a piece of rubbish, show it to me anyway. There might be a hidden trick to it like the others. Now that you mention it... I handed Nurse the junk we picked up during our travels. And this is? It looks like no more than rubbish at a glance, but I say it never hurts to be thorough. If this goes here, then... Ah, capital! Ha! Never gets old. Absolutely magnificent. All the wisdom of the ancients sitting in the palm of my hand. Rather gives a chap the strength to go on. What?
That's awful.
It's like this every time. At this point, I think your reactions are more interesting than the relics, Nerys. Oh ho! So this what's-it set up like this, eh? Then it could be forward compatible with modern design. Aha! Eureka! I'm struck, lad, thunderstruck! The Nerys of moments ago was a driveling buffoon compared to now. It's all thanks to you.
Thank you.
Relic search. Youth's folly. I found one of Nerys' precious relics. Nerys was overjoyed and thanked me for inspiring him with a new idea for an invention. I hope it's a submersible runner. Hero's Leaf of Light times 6. But you know, the more I see them, the more mysterious they get. They're fundamentally different from igniters in both process and function. Ordinarily, magic isn't just viable without magla and magic igniters, whether for the gauntlet runners or otherwise. In fact, this country's technology practically relies on magic igniters. Dangerous dependency, that. Might be why I'm so drawn to these relics or you lot. Huh. Aren't igniters convenient? Do you dislike igniters? I wouldn't say that he dislikes it necessarily. They're convenient. Maybe he'll say like, "Oh, they're convenient, but they could still be improved on." Blah, 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 blah. Aren't igniters convenient? Aren't igniters convenient to have, though?
Of course.
Quite so. They're simple enough that even a child can work them. But that's the very trouble, you see? Wielding power beyond what we can handle is a fast track to madness.
The truth is...
Took a lot of experimentation. I'd rather forget that, truth be told. I was once approached by the government to personally participate in igniter development. They'd gathered up some destitute therapists who had no other place to go to, and subjected them to experiment after awful experiment. See, no, he probably didn't join them, but like, I don't necessarily like this question either, because it implies like he would have by himself the kind of power and influence to stop systemic problems like this, where they're like rounding up therapists and experimenting on them. Like he's probably gonna say, "What am I supposed to do about it? Like I'm just one dude." Oh. Did you join them?
How about that?
Were you a part of that team?
Nope.
No. At the time, my coffers were thankfully full enough without their grants. I lost track of several engineers I once considered friends that did participate, and it's hard to imagine what evils they worked there. Us tech-minded maniacs were all too easily led astray. Dangle some new technology in front of our eyes, and curiosity will win over ethics every time. I never openly opposed the projects, absorbing myself in gauntlet runner research, Thinking back on it, I suppose that was an easy way to bury a guilty conscience. Naive as it was, I wanted to be responsible for an invention that inspired dreams, not one meant only for death and destruction. And now, after all that, I've been kicked back down to the bottom rung. You missed out on fame. This is actually a setup. It's better this way. Oh, it's a step up. This is actually a step up. I mean, yeah. It took a while, and at first it didn't seem like it, but yeah, this is actually a step up.
No.
I'd say this is more of a step up, no? Ha ha! You're not wrong. These days I get to cruise and ramble as I please, with a seat in the prince's own runner. Though it's only because of my past choices that I can show off my best work nowadays, and the entire kingdom is a fine venue for it. A scholar could ask nothing more. I can sense Nurse's pride as a researcher, as well as his deep trust in me.
I'm a lucky man to be part of your grand quest.
Skill slots, sweet. All that said, I hope you still have an eye out for these relics, eh?
This one's important.
Relic Search Engineer's Destiny. Need to find Nurse's coveted relics. I don't know where they are, but I should look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room to help with my research. Hero's Fruit times 8. Rank 6.5 difficulty. No deadline.
However...
Something is nagging at me, though. Why the devil are all these relic pieces so scattered about the world? Seems to me that they were all once part of a greater whole. So is this some kind of natural, coincidental dispersal, or something else altogether? Well, next time you bring a relic, we may very well get the answer. Counting on you as always. Old chap. I parted ways with Nurse and left the engine room.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Dun 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 dun
What's a
dun.
pick?
Okay, weapon maintenance.
My.
Okay.
Oh. Right. Got it.
Hey!
Well, now,
All right then.
Okay, I think we already know where the next relic is. It's in the side quest that's near in the cave east of Grand Trad. Okay, just fishing. Oops.
excitement.
Ooh. I'm suddenly like feeling really full from the Powerade I just drank. It just shows that sometimes you're not actually hungry, you're thirsty. Ooh. Really feeling stuffed. Okay. Finished. The future of magic. Oh yeah, that book I got from that one, like, priest guy. More wisdom? Okay.
What's that?
Oh man, we're reading in the freaking windowsill? That seems not comfortable at all. Sustainable magical living? What is he getting at? Anyway, the first chapter is called Thinking About Fuel in the Magical Future. All things considered, our world is still primitive, foolishly relying on wood and fire to warm and feed its people.
Let's see.
This wood we burn makes smoke, and this smoke pollutes the atmosphere and destroys life beyond our cities. Combustible fuels must be prohibited by law. And the void left, there is where magic comes in. It says, in other words, he wants to do everything with magic instead of firewood. What do you think? I mean, it I don't know. I mean, there's some people who don't have magic. They're not very magical. I mean, this is true, but like, you know, a little bit of smoke is okay, and wood is a renewable resource as long as you're responsible. It won't work for everyone. I think it might work for some, but certainly not everyone.
Right?
I agree. So few can afford igniters. Banning non-magical fires would pose a lot of immediate logistical problems. Gallica and I were on the same page. I feel like I've gained some wisdom.
All right.
Well,
People's lives in the present are important, but so is the future. I think we should treat both with the respect they deserve. Yeah. Still more to read.
Nira speaking.
I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
At last, the party arrives at Sporico Cave, nestled deep in the forest. Within, vibrant flowers rich with color blossom in full glory. But theories claim the cave itself is a weapon of a bygone era, and the magic of its circuitry infused the ground with magla. As though drawn in by the bewitching light, the gauntlet runner draws near the mouth.
Ooh. 'Tis a place that grows ever more curious. It almost appears as though the plants themselves are creating a path. Everywhere on this island is bursting with nature, but this is on a whole other level entirely. Ho-ho! Now this is a proper ruin. It's an extremely old one at that too. Time has taken its toll on it, but what lies beneath all these plants remains distinctly man-made. Do my eyes deceive me? Could it be? An enemy? A bug? Something you want to eat? I mean, yeah, that's probably it. Or maybe all three. An enemy bug that she wants to eat. The answer is D, all of the above. Something you want to eat? Did you find something delicious to eat? How is it that you perceive my thoughts so readily? You're like an open book, Hulkenberg.
Look.
We are attuned. I am attuned to your feelings. You are part of my harem, so you know I know all of my waifus. Observe, the shape of these flower petals betrays the edible nature of this species. 'Tis likely that a most precious nectar flows within. Of course it's about food.
Still.
That matter aside, could there be a reason as to why this place is so conducive to growth of grass and trees? It's definitely faint, but I do feel the flow of a special magla. It's not the type that naturally drifts in the air. It almost feels like an igniter. Oh, is this entire cave one big igniter?
Rather.
The remains of the structure are most certainly originate from an era before the advent of igniters. If that's true, then we've certainly got quite the discovery on our hands. However, whatever magic remains here now seems like it's only got the power to make plants grow. A great civilization withers only to leave vegetation behind. 'Tis perhaps a mirror of our own fate. A curious pattern reveals itself to me. Under the roots of this tree, it almost looks as if... Could it possibly be a magical formula?
Now then.
We should continue forth, before Nurse's curiosity truly takes root and he finds himself amongst the trees, planted here for eternity. Oh, come now! Just allow me another moment to take a better look at this. I sense that my wisdom has increased after taking in the beauty of this place's flowers.
All right.
Alright.
Here.
While I observe this place, I sketched a detailed record of these ruins. I assume you'll want to hold on to it, lad.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
All right then.
Okay, weapon honing, chess match, memorandum. Sporico Cave. A cave located in the dense forest of a small island near Virga Island. The interior is covered in plants and large flowers that continue to grow there despite the lack of sunlight due to vestiges of magic. In fact, cutting through the roots reveals magic circuitry in the walls, indicating the remnants of something man-made. There is no record of how such a mechanism was made, nor why it was abandoned. But among the Mustari, it is said that nature admonished the faults of man.
Well met. Indeed. Well then.
Okay.
Goodness.
My family name carries respect, despite me being a wastrel. Even after breaking my engagement, I got all sorts of marriage offers, all duly ignored, of course. One would have had me marry a young girl, a literal child, just for social climbing. All those damned nobles think their pedigree equals virtue. It's sickening. A literal child, gross. How can people do that to a young girl like that? I mean, at least let her be like a young woman. Jeez, marrying off a young child. Like I can definitely see the virtue in maybe not necessarily arranged marriages, but even just like having someone meet your family, you know, them kind of vetting who you're interested in to kind of get their feelings and impression on the person, making sure they have good morals and values, stuff like that. That's why it's good to have like um for the ladies to have like a male figure, ideally your father in your life, to kind of like, because you want a male figure who doesn't have any what it is any sexual interest in you, who genuinely loves you and is who could kind of like see through the bullshit of guys who are interested in you, you know, and kind of say, nope, that guy, he's just playing you. All he wants is to smash. You need to get rid of that guy.
Goodness.
Okay, guard duty. Oh. Okay. I feel a burp coming on, but it doesn't want to come out. Okay, it kind of came out. I guess we should do guard duty. That's the lowest. Or maybe we should read that book. Examining the fourth relic, Nurse explains his fixations, preferring these inspiring pursuits to more ethically dubious scientific fields. Okay.
Well, all right.
I think we've pretty much seen all the cutscenes we can. Like, Stroll doesn't ask us any more questions when we hone our weapons anymore, and Hulkenberg doesn't really talk about strategy anymore when we play chess. We just play. And same thing with Heistman. He doesn't really talk to us. We just fight the monsters.
What now?
See, these stats are just for us, though. I don't necessarily know if I want to do this. I kind of feel like it'd be more useful to like increase our party's like MP pool by praying or something. But I don't know. I mean, our stats do feel a little low, but that's because they're fairly even. Like, look at that. It's like 35 across the board. I don't really feel like we need to increase our stats. We could. I was gonna say we could plant, but I think this thing doesn't have any power.
Hey,
Oh no, there is. We can. See, but we could just like grind mobs, and that'll like level up stuff fairly quickly.
What now?
Prayed. We already prayed once, so we've seen what happens. Should we read the book? Like, I was gonna say, like, we should probably save the book for when we can't hang out with anyone, but we could always, like, clean or do the washing machine or do this. So, yeah, let's read the book. Get through all the books. Oh, wait. No. The future of magic.
what's that?
This book is advocating for sustainable magic living, if you recall. All living creatures, whether beast or fish, have intelligence. This we know. And yet, a shocking number of people still elect to consume these beings for sustenance. Is he advocating being a vegan? We need not be so barbarous. People can live well on grain and nuts. Yes, supply is a challenge, but we can develop igniters that will increase grain production. So why wait? Start adapting now. We should immediately cease the consumption of meat and live off magically produced food, it says. What do you think? It's a great idea, and hell no it's not. I love meat. It's delicious. If animals didn't want to be eaten, they shouldn't have become so delicious. No, that's not the reason. The reason why I could never, like, I kind of tried very lightly to be, like, vegetarian before. Um, uh, but the protein available in plant sources is less bioavailable than in meat. Um, that's one, and the other reason is that um, if they shouldn't be eaten, then why are they made of food exactly? Cows shouldn't be made of steaks if they don't want to be eaten. They should be made of broccoli. Actually, I actually kind of like broccoli. Um, um, but the other reason why I kind of leaned into like a keto, low carb diet, kind of recently, is that it I saw like videos recommending it for people who have autoimmune diseases like I do. Like I have psoriasis, and I find that if I maintain a relatively low blood sugar and low carb level, um, and try to very limit my processed sugars and stuff like that, it makes it much easier to um, keep my psoriasis in check. Um, and there's the kind of famous um, I don't know how you describe him, but there's that guy Jordan Peterson, who I don't agree with a lot of the things he says necessarily. I definitely agree with him the like how you should try to improve your life and organize your life and stuff like that. Sure. But anyway, this isn't about him. It's about his daughter. His daughter has an autoimmune disorder also. I can't remember if it's Crohn's disease or something like that. Um, but she started adopting a like a carnivore diet, and she says it's helped her with controlling her autoimmune disease. Um, so while I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for like the general population of like relatively normal and healthy people, I can personally kind of recommend a low carb diet for people with autoimmune disorders. Ugh. Um, immediately is too rash. That would never work if it was rushed into action.
Right?
Yeah, agreed. Regardless of whether eating meat is good or bad, suddenly changing everyone's diet all at once is just unrealistic. Galka and I were on the same page. I feel like I've gained some wisdom.
All right.
Still, though.
I wouldn't necessarily say nothing needs to change either. Obviously, like there can be better processes and handling of animals and making sure that it's more ethically done and less of the animal goes to waste. Um, Stuff like that. You know. And he was talking about how like we need not be so barbarous, but it's like, excuse me, just because we don't kill and eat the animal doesn't mean they're not gonna get killed or eaten in the wild. Like if you look at like bears and how they treat their food, man, they are ruthless. Like there is video of a grizzly bear catching a salmon and just like peeling its skin off, and you're like, oh god. Like they just pin their food down with the big paw and just rip into it. It's not like a predator animal. And I was kind of hearing Joe Rogan talk about this before um, he kind of lost his mind. Um, but he was talking about how, like, if you're gonna get killed by a wild animal, you'd rather get killed by a predator because they just want to kill you right away and eat you, like a tiger or something like that. But a bear, which is an omnivore, like they eat you slowly. Like they'll pin you down with their big paw and just take a bite out of you, chew you for a little bit, take another bite out of you, take their time. That's a horrible way to go.
Oh,
And there's also like a story, that or not a story, but kind of like an analogy that Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson makes about how some people who um they will use mouse traps that are no not that don't kill the mouse. Like they'll entrap them in an enclosure, and then you could take the mouse and walk it outside and let it go in a field, and yay, they're alive. Um, but if you really wanted the mouse to live a long and healthy life, you'd let it stay in your house. Because in the wild, it is very likely that that mouse is going to get eaten by a bird. Do you think this author practices what he preaches, like cutting meat out of your diet? That'd be a challenge for some people.
Time marches on, and the
Age
age
of
the new king
Aquarius
draws nearer.
draws near. At least the mouse will serve as food for the random cat, yeah.
What to pick?
So there's that circle of life.
Say,
All right. Right. Got it.
Ooh. One of my streams is about to expire. I'm thinking maybe I should make a VOD right now before I lose it forever. Oh wait, did I make that one already? What day is that? Let's see, January 10. Stream 30. Oh no, I made it already. Okay. January 11. '31 is the next one. Okay. I'm good, actually. Okay. Unnecessarily worried myself. Okay, imagination. Wisdom. Should we hang out with Yufa? We haven't hung out with Eubasia yet, even once. I don't know. She's busy polishing her helm. She could be busy polishing my helm. Okay. Ooh, perfect. 129. Nice round number. Pleases the nut. Alright.
I realized.
Do you have a spare moment? I'd like to have a look around town, but the thought of doing so alone makes me nervous. Would you go with me? Yufa seems nervous. Maybe I should have a heart-to-heart with her once we're back in town. It's so frustrating we can't go right away.
Actually,
Would you join me in a bit of meditation? If I face myself through meditation and broaden my view of the world, my imagination may improve. Passing time in peace and quiet with Yufa sounds nice. What do you think? I'd like to try.
I'm very happy.
Wonderful. Let us sit before the altar and bid our spirits calm. Om. Om. Who loves short shorts? I do. Om. I haven't been able to focus, but at least I've lifted my spirits.
What do you think?
How's your first meditation session? It's fun mostly. I still can't focus entirely. I'm seeing a whole new world. A whole new world. I still can't focus entirely. Tell me, princess. Dun, 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 dun. Let your heart decide.
However,
That's only because it's your first time. Let's keep practicing. I too have visions whenever I manage to calm my mind through this practice. Such as one time when I saw my ideal self in the future. However, I also know that the country has dark times ahead, even if we do manage to defeat Luis and bring peace.
I too will.
I am not so naive to think everyone in the land will suddenly come together as one. You seem calm about that. You're pretty calm and rational about it. True, serenity will win the day, and I aspire to be someone who can be counted on to help resolve disputes when they arise. I aspire to practice kindness, one who counsels those on the wrong path, or those who have strayed altogether.
I realize.
I believe that since I too once lost my way, I'll know how to help others in the same circumstances. I believe in you. I know you are the best person for that particular task.
Oh, you.
I feel like it will really come true if you say so. Your words have a mysterious sort of power. I'm sorry, we're supposed to be meditating, and yet I have done nothing but talk. Being with you makes me want to contemplate so many things.
But then,
But I feel like things have become a little clearer for me now. That we are such a lively and animated group. That we are such a lively and animated group is, I'm sure, thanks to you. You're part of that now too. I think you're just as much to thank for that, Yufa.
I'm very happy.
Thank you for saying so, but I think that With you at the center, it's been so much easier for everyone to bond in such a wonderful way. Being with you has made my path forward feel a little clearer, and I'm so glad we found time to talk today. Since we're here, why not meditate for a few minutes more? I feel like my imagination has increased since I was able to come out of my shell and broaden my horizons.
All right.
The Spire of Blind Faith is the decision to pursue such a beast, one of bravery, or something else altogether. The party sets foot in the tower, filled now only with disquieting magma, all prayers long unanswered.
Oh, this place reminds me of that other tower we went to in what was it, Brylehaven? We're finally here. We really had to take the long way around, didn't we?
And
That man asked us to come here to get revenge on a monster, right? Such a pity, that whole story. Suppose it's the only consolation he'll get. Let's be about it.
No.
Don't believe we'll need very long over there. Is that not the very person that brought us here? What? Really?
here.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure of it.
Okay. Just talk to the waifus real
Now
quick. Is that the woman we were searching for? It would certainly be convenient if it were. Okay.
What?
You must be kidding me. There's someone else here? Just who in the hell are you?
Wait a second.
Hey, that's our line, but at least you're alive. I'm glad. Your brother back on Virga Island asked us to avenge your death, but you're not very dead, so let's just get... I'm not leaving. I refuse to go home until I can reclaim my life's work. Those creatures surprised me and I dropped my monster notebook.
Huh?
You dropped something? Wait, don't tell me you lost it in that tower.
What more can I do?
Precisely. It happened earlier, as I was fleeing that very place. Oh, but worry not, for I remember exactly where I dropped it, on the very top of the roof. Yeah, exactly. There. It should still be in a room at the tower's tallest point, where a bird-like monster known as a Leogron waits. Were you going to the tower as well? If you have business there, anyway, could you retrieve my monster notebook? I doubt I'd be able to climb back up there safely. If you refuse, what's the evil cackle? Then I'll have no choice but to go myself, and the attempt will likely cost my life.
Come on.
Why does it feel like we're being coerced into something? Have fun searching. We'll get it back.
Just lovely.
Excellent. We've come to an agreement then. You bring back my monster notebook, and I'll return to the island. By the way, you should know that the monsters here react most fiercely when you get close. You should fight them from a distance if you can, including the Leogron.
I see.
We'll need to be able to attack from a distance. We should think carefully about our formations. Anyway, I'm sure you can do it. Thanks for your help, kind travelers.
I'm putting a lot of faith in.
Okay, Okay, let's, make a new save. We're gonna keep the very pleasant, round number. Make a new save on 3. Okay, and we're gonna take a peek inside, but we're actually gonna call it here. We're coming up on almost 4 hours, but I need to get ready for bed.
Okay then.
The next, like official and, well, I guess you could say quote unquote sure stream is gonna be in 5 days on my next day off, which should be, what day will that be? Wednesday. That's the next kind of for sure one after the gym and stuff. I'll try to have streams during my work week, but we'll see if it happens. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream. Wrench, anyone else who might have stopped by, hung out, I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Having you here makes the streams more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming. So I truly appreciate you hanging out. You're more than welcome to hang out in the future. Great stream as always. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, this looks very similar to that other tower. But yeah, other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy some games yourself, and have a good one in general, alright? Take care. See ya.